So now I have all my 3 SRVCA pH tubes I'm going to incubate them for 24 hours, check, and then if I need additional time, I will do that. And then I will observe after that time period. So now I have my SRVCA culture right here, pH of 5 in this hand. So I'm just going to repeat the same steps, remove the caps, and sterilize each of these. Take my new clean pipette for SRVCA. I'm going to go ahead and 2 drops, 1, 2, didn't quite get the second one, 2, sterilize, sterilize, set this one to the side, and then just repeat the same steps for pH 7 and 9. So I'm just going to sterilize S-epi right here and my S-epi pH of 5 right here. I have my dried pipette. I'm going to take my S-epi and place 2 drops, 1, 2, into my S-epi pH of 5. Just going to sterilize this and sterilize this, and then replace both of my caps on here. I'm going to set my S-epi pH of 5 aside so I can continue with my other ones. So that's S-epi. So now I have my S-epi pH of 7. I'm going to just repeat the same steps for these ones. Sterilize, and I'm going to sterilize this one. And place 2 drops of S-epi. 1, 2. Sterilize and sterilize. Now I'm going to place this one aside. And now I just have my S-epi pH of 9. Same exact thing, just going to remove the lid, sterilize and sterilize, and place 2 drops. 1, 2. Sterilize and sterilize. So that's S-epi all done for my pHs. So I have S-epi here, my active culture. What I'm going to do right now is just prepare to transfer my S. epidermidis into each of my S-epi pHs, 5, 7, and 9. So I have my sodium hydroxide right here. My pH of 9 for S-epi, so I'm going to remove the cap and just sterilize. And then I'm going to place 1 drop of this in here, of the sodium hydroxide. So that's 1 drop. I'm going to sterilize and recap. And then I'm going to take my SRVCA pH of 9, sterilize, and add 1 drop of the sodium hydroxide. Sterilize again, and then replace the cap. Okay, so I have my hydrochloric acid pipette right here. I have S-epi pH of 5 right here. So I'm just going to sterilize this one really fast. And then I'm going to place 1 drop of HCl into here. And then I'm going to set this to the side and sterilize again. Place the cap back on. I'm going to do the same thing with my SRVCA. I'm going to sterilize and just place 1 drop. Set that to the side, sterilize again, and then that's all done for the pH of 5. So I'm going to set those to the side. Okay, so now I'm going to begin exercise 2, and this one is my pH testing. So I just want to flip the camera around to show. Okay, so now I have my SRVCA culture here, and my 3 sodium chlorides, my 7%, 1%, 7%, and 15%. I'm going to go ahead and take these ones first. Here's my 1%. I'm going to go ahead and take another pipette to use for the SRVCA. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 drops in my 1%. Sterilize. Replace the cap. Sterilize. Replace the cap. So that's my first 1% for SRVCA. Now I have my 7% SRVCA, so I'm going to go ahead and sterilize and place 2 drops into here. Sterilize and place to the side. So here's my (7% SRVCA to the side. Now I have my 15%. So I'm going to go ahead and sterilize both of these. Two drops into my 15%. Sterilize again. And replace the caps. So now I'm going to incubate these ones for 24 hours, and then I'll observe, and if they're not finished, I'll do for additional 24 hours. So first I'm going to perform exercise 1 of the experiment. It's salt tolerance testing. I have prepared my area and everything. I have my sodium chloride tubes labeled. I have 3 with S-epi and I have 3 with SRVCA. So they're the 1%, 7%, and 15%. And I'm going to do S-epi first. So I have all those prepared. First, I'm going to take my S-epi culture. I have that right here. And then I have my 1% sodium chloride. So first I'm going to take both of these and I'm going to sterilize. So I'll do this one first. And then I have my 1%. I have my pipette right here, dried and ready. So I'm just going to take my S-epi culture and put 2 drops. 1, 2. And I'm going to sterilize both of these before replacing the cap and replace the lid back on. So my 1% sodium chloride is now prepared. I'm going to set that to the side over here. I'm going to go ahead and take my 7% and prepare this one. Okay, so here's the 7% sodium chloride tube, and I'm going to place the lid right there, and then here's my S-Epi other tube. Grab this same pipette. And I'm going to place, I need a little bit more of that. Let me sterilize this one again. Sterilize both of them again. Okay, so 2 drops, 1, 2. And sterilize both of these. And now I'm going to set my 7% sodium chloride aside with my S-Epi culture in it. And now I just have my 15% sodium chloride. I'm going to go ahead and take both of these and sterilize. So there we go. And sterilize this one. Two drops in here in the 15%. Sterilize both of these. So my sodium chloride broths are all prepared now. I'm going to set my culture aside and prepare for my other SRBCA. My name is Lindsay Scott, and today I am performing the lab experiment environmental influence on microbial growth, salt tolerance, and pH testing, and I am about to begin.